Animals, like humans, are capable of being quite foolish at times. They poke their noses into the affairs of other animals, and they sometimes learn the hard way. Today, I'm going to show you some examples of these kinds of interactions which demonstrates how animals regret their judgments. Prepare to observe idiotic animals getting taught a lesson for their shenanigans while you sit back and relax from a safe distance. Welcome to Animals Wild TV. Let's get started. Let's just start off on a good note first. This pupper looks like he eats 10 Big Macs a day and uses a mobility scooter, but that's not the case. See, what happened was that this little guy played with a beehive and now he's facing the music. The music, of course, is pretty bitter if you can't tell by now. It's alright, little fella. I've been there too. Looks like the both of us need to keep our crazy to ourselves, don't we? Now, we all know that pandas are known to be the least harmful of the lot from the bear family tree. These endangered guys love bamboo, whether it's eating bamboo or just playing with it. This guy, however, probably regrets climbing up these bamboo stalks. He is for sure stuck up there. He can't seem to make sense of how on earth am I supposed to get down from here? I think the only harm that these pandas get is only on themselves. I mean, this should make a lot of sense how careless pandas are. These guys are going to be extinct just because of these antics. Mountain lions. The fearless cat of the north, the ruler of the mountains of the Americas. Such a majestic and powerful creature, am I right? Well, that really depends on what this thing goes up against. Here's a clip that shows us one of these guys hunting a skunk. The skunk, as we all know, is pretty stinky. Almost as bad as my brother passing gas. Regret always inviting him to Thanksgiving dinner. This mountain lion knew what was up and quickly ran away as he saw the skunk run up to him. I think from this point forward, skunk won't be on the menu for this cat. These animals disperse after a lioness runs right at them. A poor baby zebra seems to have been separated from the rest of the group and his mother. Oh no, the lioness has him in her teeth. This is the end of the baby's short-lived life. Or is it? The mother's not gonna let this one slide and immediately comes back to save her baby. That's it, it's finally free. Ouch! That was one grand kick to the noggin. That lioness should take a break from hunting after that kick and let the others hunt for the time being, while she recovers her ego and her health. Taking a little gross detour, this snake is throwing up a frog it had eaten a while back. That frog is clearly bigger than the stomach of the snake, which it had just as grossly miscalculated before eating it. You can see the regret on the face of the snake as it knows it's going to go hungry without eating for days after this little event. Scurry along now, little guy. Remember how they taught us about the 7 deadly sins? And how gluttony is one of them? Well, here's an example. These tourists were throwing food at the wild boar. The boar, of course, captivated by the food, completely ignored the fact that it was going into the water slowly. The alligator saw the opportunity and quickly pounced on the hog. There is no point screaming now, little guy. You dug your own grave. In a sad twist of events, these dogs went over the side of the alligator farm shore. Now the sides are covered in slippery tarps that prevent these gators from coming out of the water and staying inside the enclosure. These dogs, however, got trapped because of it. One of them slides off and instantly is gobbled up by one of the gators. I can't bear to watch this. The other dog manages to come out with some help, but not without watching his friends die. This gazelle was killed by this hippo after the poor creature decided to drink from the water which harbors these fatsos. The gazelle probably died, but to make sure the job is done, the ugly hippos drag it inside the water to be sure. These guys are really dangerous for everyone. No wonder these guys kill the most people in Africa in a year. Karma is alive and well, everybody. Before you saw hippos killing an innocent gazelle, right? Now we have a hippo that's stuck in a mud hole because of its massive weight. The rest have already left as the water dried up, but this guy decided to stay, and now he's stuck in the mud and can't seem to move out of it. The poor fish are stuck too. I don't think they have much time left though. The hippo though, well, I guess you reap what you sow, huh? Looks like it's a hippo kind of day, isn't it? In this water hole, where there's less water and more hippos, you can slightly see a crocodile that's being thrashed about in the sea of hippos. That day the croc made a grave mistake of thinking he could take on the crowd of hippos. He couldn't have been more wrong. These two male lions have another trespasser within their claws and teeth. They're teaching him a lesson or two about coming over someone's territory and especially trying to take over their pride. The poor guy must be thinking about what he did and how he's never going to repeat the same mistake ever again. Chimps are very aggressive animals. I mean, they're closely related to us humans, so I wouldn't be surprised about that fact. In this story, another chimp from a rival gang decided to take a few steps into the territory of the other one. Little did he know, it was his gravest mistake. His rivals immediately ganged up on him and beat him to a pulp. Due to his injuries, the poor guy died later, just because he crossed borders. Similarly, a leopard came across a pride of lions, and just take a look at what they did to the poor animal. It reminds me of the time I thought I could stand up to my bullies in school, but got beat up more instead. This guy did not go down without a fight though, and took it like a champ. The funny thing is, he had the lionesses attacking the male lion for no reason too. Sometimes the hunter can become the prey, and that's exactly what happened when this lion thought he could take on the whole herd of water buffaloes. That was the one thing this big cat should never have done in its life. Sure, you're the king of the jungle, but a whole herd? Come on, my guy. Now, watch as he's being thrown around the herd and trampled on like a Lego toy. Now, the clip you've all been waiting for. Now, I'm a cat guy, and this video is hard for me to watch. A cat jumped into the enclosure of some lions. This happened in a zoo in Tunisia, and the cat was immediately caught by her bigger cousins. What follows is something you should watch for yourself. Alright, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Do smash that like button if this video was to your liking. Comment down below which matchup you thought was the best. Subscribe to our channel if this is the sort of video that you like to watch. Until next time, see ya!